Welcome back to my channel. Stay tuned to our channel for sports and entertainment news all the time. Please subscribe the channel. Draymond rejects Paul George's notion that there are no lockdown defenders in the NBA today. Has he seen our man Thompson play? Draymond Green contests Paul George's assertion that there aren't any lockdown defenders in the NBA anymore. All-star wingman Paul George raised plenty of eyebrows when he commented that the days of lockdown defenders in the NBA are over. He concluded that the only thing all players can do these days is contest shots and make those attempts as difficult as possible. Naturally, PG drew the ire of one of the best defensive players this era has ever seen, Draymond Green, who asserted that to say such things is disrespectful to the young bucks who are starting to establish themselves as fearsome and elite defenders. Has PG not paid attention to the Thompson twins? Scoring in the league has undoubtedly increased, driven by the rise of three-pointers and free throws. However, Dre, a member of this season's all-defensive first team, emphasized the exceptional talent of today's defenders. These athletes, who dominate both the perimeter and the paint, are remarkable not only for their elite athleticism allowing them to keep pace with the league's top offensive players, but also for their innate defensive instincts. This skill simply can't be taught. I disagree. I completely disagree. Has he seen our man Thompson play basketball? I completely disagree. Has he seen Aaron Nesmith? You seen him? I completely disagree. I think when I look at the Thompson twins, those guys alone just kills that narrative, Dre said on his podcast, referring to the Detroit Pistons' Orza Thompson and the Houston Rockets' Amen Thompson. Dre undoubtedly knows the capabilities of Amen, whom he recently battled in the first round of this year's playoffs. In his first taste of the postseason, the 6'7" wingman averaged 15.7 points, 6.9 rebounds, 3.3 assists, 1.7 steals, and 0.9 blocks per game, all while trying to contain Golden State Warriors superstar Stephen Curry. PG can't know what he hasn't been. Dre, the 2017 Defensive Player of the Year and a 9-time member of the league's all-defensive squad, also cast shade on PG, saying the latter can't really identify what a lockdown defender is, especially since he hasn't been one. The show's co-host, former All-Star Baron Davis, agreed with Green's take, contending that a two-way player differs from a lockdown defender. Paul George is not a lockdown defender. He has never been considered a lockdown defender. A two-way player, yes. But that's different. That's not lockdown. That means you play offense good and you got good defensive awareness and you're a good defender. But he's never been a lockdown defender to really speak from that perspective. You know, he's an offensive guy, Davis stated. Lots of up-and-coming defensive players. Had the Philadelphia 76ers wingman taken a quick look at this year's all-defensive teams, he would have gleaned the number of legitimate lockdown defenders in the league. The reigning DPOY, Evan Mobley, is a rim-protecting force who possesses quick feet, enabling him to stay in front of guards and other quick players. Meanwhile, Dyson Daniels is a steals specialist with the coolest nickname in the NBA, the Great Barrier Thief. Another first-team member, Lou Dort, is known for his relentless energy and physicality on defense. Toumani Camara is another young gun earning a solid reputation as a defensive-minded forward. Has he seen Toumani Camara? That dude could play some defense. So don't tell me these types of guys are not around anymore. They're young, Dre noted. But by no means are they not there. Like, they are there. Maybe Paul George can't identify them because he ain't never been that. And that's okay. But to think that they're not there or say they're not there is disrespectful to these young guys. As the saying goes, it takes one to know one. In this case, Draymond Green is undoubtedly an authority on elite defense. And as his career nears its twilight, the former Michigan State ace can rest assured that plenty of up-and-coming young players share his passion for lockdown defense.